Hi everyone and welcome to video 2 of Furi. This is the second boss fight, the strap, and this is in order up until this point in the game. I will be the next video, for example, that I will be publishing will not be the third boss fight, will be the fifth boss fight, and it's the boss fight you can see in a trailer actually. But I am going to be the one that's trying to defeat him. I don't think I'm going to be polishing any more of this Furi difficulty, which should be considered hard difficulty. I think I'm going to polish these 3 videos, and then I'm going to publish the entire walkthrough on Furier, which is hardcore difficulty. When the enemy's patterns and attacks change a little and they hit a lot harder. So yeah, I'm gonna do exactly that, and you're gonna begin seeing that probably starting on July 5th. Yeah. So okay, so I talked a lot about the mechanics. I talked a lot about what the game is in the previous chapter. I'm going to be talking about what I think it works really well, what I like, and what I think it should be improved maybe. Basically, I have some issues with the controls. The thing is, to dodge, you need to press X. Now imagine the PS4 control, right? You need to press X to do the charging, the ultimate attack that you can see me do here. You have to press circle. Excuse me. You have to press square, and then for blocking or parrying, it depends on the timing. It's circle. Then you have the left stick, which is for movement, normal movement, and then you have the right stick, which is for shooting. I've not been shooting a lot, but yes, you have a laser pistol, and yes, you can shoot enemies with it. You're going to see it in this video. I think I'm going to start shooting this guy, or actually this woman, creature, woman, whatever. So, and yes, you can also do a special charge attack with the laser gun that will take a lot more damage. So you should be mixing up melee attacks with the weapon. It's going to be really useful, especially on some of the later bosses. And some of them you cannot use them, but some of them you can, and they're really useful to mix it up a little. So basically, the game works on 2 different sequences. The first sequence is the blue bar of the boss fight. The blue bar is basically, see this one. You going around through the entire level, trying to hit him as much as I can and put him into the orange bar. When he goes into the orange bar, see, I'm shooting it right now. When he goes into the orange bar, he's going to be in a little circle around you. You're not going to be able to traverse through the entire level. You're going to be kind of close distance, kind of like a close quarters combat, right? And you're going to be attacked by different attacks on that position, and well, your abilities are still remain the same, but you need to notice that the enemies are going to be doing different things while on the orange. See, we're about to enter the orange here. See, you just approach it, there is a big blue circle, and then you are in close range to the boss. So you have to just dodge some attacks. They can go for a melee attacks that you can block or parry and stuff like that. The game is really fun, guys. Like, I can give you some things that I'm feeling. The game is really fun. It's really addictive as well. I started playing it and I just end up playing like for 5 or 6 hours straight. So it's really addicting. The art style is beautiful. There are some unlockables, but they are not really in the levels, so you don't have to worry about that. You unlock them by defeating bosses in the rank, you know, getting better ranks. You unlock some artwork as well. So what else? There are also something that I didn't explain. There are instances where the bosses, and this is gonna happen with this boss as well, that the screen transforms into a shoot 'em up almost, like you know, like a shoot 'em up, like a video game, like, you know what they call it, like bullet hell type of games. And they really wanted to bring that up, to mix that up into the gameplay, and I honestly can say those sequences I do not enjoy as much as the normal fighting, but I understand why they are here. It makes you react differently in each in each boss fight. It tests your the game will test your skills, will test your reaction time, will test your ability to see. There we go. So it will test a lot of stuff at the same time, which for me is fantastic, because now I'm thinking how much better can I get into this game. Can I actually do an S rank on Furier with all the bosses? There are some really difficult bosses, guys, that I'm not even going to go in about, because there is an actual embargo that I cannot talk about some bosses until the 5th of July. So, but yeah, the game keeps a lot of bosses and some surprises. It's a really fun game, and if I had to say a couple of bad things about it, first of all, I would have changed the controller setup so you can actually do stuff with the triggers. The triggers don't do anything in the game, and I think that's a wasted opportunity. I think I will change the shooting, the laser pistol that you do with the right stick to some of the bumpers or triggers. I will really have done that change, because then you can shoot and at the same time dodge, and at the same time block, and at the same time do the ultimate charge attack. You see what I mean? You could be shooting all the time just by getting a trigger. There are no ways to change the controls in the game, so that's kind of sad. I hope they will patch that. They will let us revamp the controls for ourselves. And in the next video, guys, will be the last one. I will also be mentioning some other stuff that I didn't like so much about the game. So thank you for watching, and take care.